myself not look dumb. What's up everyone, back in the shop today, but not for the SCX10 deadbolt. No, we have something very special indeed. It is a new mystery box. We have the brown box of glory here. I'm sure if you read the title to this video, which you probably did when you clicked on it, you already know what's in here. So why don't we bring you in a little bit closer, we'll take a look at what's in the box. You know, it's kind of amazing how much fun can fit into such a small package, because what we have in here is the TRX4M Bronco. What a sweet little rig. Now these have been out for a little while. In fact, the high trail version just came out not too long ago. I really wanted the Bronco. I think they look really cool. I think there's a lot of awesome little scale accessories for them. And I didn't want the lift kit that comes on the high trail. So this is the TRX4M Bronco, normal stuff, 750 milliamp hour LiPo. You get your charger with it as well, ESC receiver combo. I cannot wait to pull this thing out of the box and see what we got. This is the red version. This one here on the cover. I am pumped. This thing looks so good, and it's gonna look even better once we get the stack of accessories that we've got for it installed. First off, from Traxxas, we have the light bar, so we get the overhead and the bumper mount light bar, as well as the full pro scale light kit. So this thing is gonna be decked out with lights. We'll be doing plenty of backyard night wheeling with that. Definitely excited about that. We have a set of RC four-wheel drive Baja Pro X. These are very little sticky guys. There is a foam in there, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Stickers, that's cool. Then we have a big old pile of parts from Traxxas, a bunch of brass, shocks, linkages. Also the low-speed crawler gears from Traxxas. Everyone says this is a must-have upgrade for your TRX4M, so we're gonna throw those in as well. Oh, and then a set of universals for the front of the SCX10. We can deal with that later. And then lastly, we've got the Traxxas brass beadlock wheels. These will add a significant amount of weight way down low, where I feel like this truck is really gonna need it, and they look amazing. I can't wait to put these things on. Ooh, some A-Main stickers as well. Can't say enough about these guys. Cool, so why don't we pull the TRX4M out of the box here. We'll see what it comes with. We'll see if we can wheel it around in its stock form. We'll take a look at the factory wheel and tire, as well as suspension setup, how it feels, how it performs. We'll take it out on the rocks outdoors, as well as possibly a little bit of indoor wheeling if we can. And then from there, we'll go ahead and install our Traxxas upgrades, as well as the Traxxas stuff and our RC four-wheel drive tires, and see how it performs with a full set of suspension, wheel, and tire upgrades. And I saved the electronics for later. We're gonna do motor, ESC, servo, all of that stuff. We will do that very soon. But for this round, we're gonna stick with wheels, tires, and suspension, and a couple of cosmetic upgrades. So let's pull it out and see what it comes with. All right, so let's just go ahead and give this the old, oh man. All right, that was easy enough. So this is what we get in the package. Oh man, isn't she a beauty? Look at that. Haha. This is the red version. I love these new tiny crawlers. I'm really digging it. I was debating between this, the FCX18, and the SCX24, and I have a feeling that I'm just gonna end up with all three, because man, this is so cool. Plastic links, that's okay. We've already got replacements. Suspension feels pretty decent. It's a little, it's not super smooth, but you know, it's a $150 RTR out of the box. I'm digging the wheel and tire package. This thing just looks great. It's got the little bumper lights set up already. And then we'll go ahead and get our full Pro Scale light kit installed, as well as the light bars. Clear windows look great. Man, these trucks are awesome. And of course you get your basic TQ transmitter, This is probably my least favorite part of this whole setup. This is junk, in my opinion. This is really bad. In 2024, you should not be offering something like this with an RTR. I don't care. I mean, unless it was like 60 bucks or something. I have pretty big hands and I can barely reach that for one-handed driving. So I feel like somebody with smaller hands would definitely have a hard time. You do get a steering trim, but that's it. No endpoint adjustments, nothing, you know, whatever. Little teeny 2S Traxxas ID LiPo charger and their 750 milliamp hour battery, as well as the quick start guide and the poster for 13-year-old boys. Let's pull you in just a little bit more and take a look under the body here. So we have our absolutely tiny little 2S LiPo on the charger inside. Let's take a look at the details of this thing. Man, the little molded details on this truck are just so good. The little Traxxas license plate. The grille looks excellent. Whatever these things are in the hood, I don't really understand those. The suspension feels good. Like I said, I mean, it's pretty flexy. It's definitely got a little more of a scale feel to it than the SCX10 in terms of actual flex. Pop the body off with that super simple 2-latch system that they have. Feels very nice, feels pretty durable. Little tiny chassis. I can't get over how small these things are, how small the servos are. Everything is just so cute. I love how this is designed. When I was looking at all of the available options on the market, this just seemed like overall the best choice. The FCX 18 has some excellent features and I love that Land Cruiser body. I'm definitely gonna pick one of those up at some point. Traxxas has been around for such a long time and they make such a good product, and then there's such a well-known company. It's hard to go wrong with just about anything they make. You know, the SCX24 was a little bit too small for my taste. I want to be able to take this outside on nice sunny days, as well as be able to wheel it around indoors on those kind of miserable days. So this is a good size compromise, I think. The FCX24 from FMS is a pretty similar size to this. I think that would be a good choice as well. But the SCX seems like definitely more of an indoor only type of truck. It's very small, very small. Although I know plenty of people wheel them around outdoors with great success. Let's get the battery fully charged up. We'll take this thing out on the rocks. We'll see how it performs, see what kind of trouble we can get into with it. And then we'll throw our upgrades on and see how it performs from there.
Always wonder if he's lower than you. You're like training wheels. You've been around, but you're still looking cute. Mackenzie Phillips ain't got nothing on you. You're like training wheels. You're like training wheels. You're so young, but you're all alone. All alone. So young. You're so young, but you're all alone.
Out in the wild with the TRX4M bone stock out of the box. God, this thing looks so cool. God, look at that thing. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right, well, bone stock gears have not installed the low speed crawler gears yet. Everything is as it is from the factory. Out here in the wild, we're gonna see how it performs, and then we're gonna take it back to the shop and throw all of those cool upgrades that we got for it on, and then we'll bring it back and see how it compares, how much better it performs, and maybe what we need to do next in the future. So let's see how we do on these rocks. First up, we got this loose, sandy, rocky, kind of hilly incline here. See how it handles it. Oh, getting hung up a little bit there. No problem so far. Oh, wait, there we go. No problem. This truck performs great out of the box. Pretty good throttle control. I can see what everyone talks about with the low speed gears. It definitely needs those. The suspension is great. Power is good. The weight with this body isn't too bad. I feel like the Defender body, the weight is really high up. This body has a little bit less mass higher up, and I like that. But so far, this is awesome. I'm really liking this truck. I really enjoy how quiet this thing is. The ESC noise kind of bothers me. It's pretty loud compared to the rest of the truck. But overall, it's very quiet, which I like. It's very capable too. It's got good suspension travel. It needs more grip. It needs better tires. And it needs those low speed crawler gears. All of which we have back at the shop. This should be a good test of grip. Let's see how far we can get up this steep rock incline here. It's got a couple of steps in it. Already pretty steep, levels out a bit. Make it over that ridge there. Hung up a little bit on the spare tire. Oh, not enough grip. No. Maybe if we hit it with a little bit of wheel speed. Whoop. Nope. Not enough grip, not enough weight. Good thing we have the remedy to both those problems back at the shop. I can absolutely see why these are so popular. This thing is so much fun. Such a kick. All you need is the smallest of obstacles to have such a good time. I'm really enjoying this. This is a good test of grip, traction, and getting hung up on that back bumper. It might want to do it if it wasn't getting hung up on the bumper, losing grip on the rear tires. We'll see if a little bit extra weight and some suspension upgrades can do anything about that. The other nice thing about this little truck is when you do crash like that, the impacts are so slight that you don't really do any damage to this beautiful little body. And that is something that I love. Yeah, not gonna make it up this one, but that's okay. Let's see if we can make it up the little mountain here. Remember, the deadbolt could not do this in stock form. All the way up to the peak. So far, just crawling right along. Oh. That's where the deadbolt got stuck. Doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. She's a little tippy and a little light. Needs a little more grip, just like the stock deadbolt. Oh! See if she can go around it. Nope. Maybe this way. Ooh, big hit. So I'm running out of light, but I wanted to take a second and talk about how much I love this little truck. This thing is so capable right out of the box. It's so much fun to tackle these kind of medium to large scale obstacles with this tiny little truck. It's so much fun. It performs great. It looks great. I am super happy with this truck. I could spend all day out here easily smashing this thing around, but I'm running out of light and I'm getting a little bit anxious. I want to install those mods. So why don't we get back to the shop? We'll take this little thing apart, see what the stock internals look like up close, put those nice fancy new upgrades on, bring her back out and see how she performs.